Hi, I'm Robyn and welcome back to Soul Studio OMNI. Today we have a transitional yoga flow, and that transition is something that you may have all heard about, and that is the transition from the year of the snake to the year of the Firehorse. In Chinese tradition, the 12 zodiacs were said to be named in that order of the 12 because there was a race put on by the Jade Emperor, and in that race, the snake was said to have coiled around the hoof of the Firehorse or the horse, and it tripped the horse over and then managed to win the race. So that's the sneakiness of the snake that comes in. So what does that mean for us? So the snake, the year that we've just come out of or are coming out of, that's about shedding and coiling, coming quite close, but releasing everything that no longer serves us. And from that release, we move into the horse, or in this time, it's going to be the Firehorse. And that is about fast moving, lots of transformation, looking forward, lots of momentum, gaining speed. So today our flow will sort of go through that transition based on from starting with the snake. We'll go through a little bit of shedding, then there'll be a bit of heat building, the ignition, and then the transformation into that horse. So when you're ready, let's begin in a comfortable seat. I always suggest popping a block underneath your sitting bones. This just allows you to elevate your hips, letting your knees drop down with ease. And come to sit tall, maybe give yourself a little wiggle. Option to roll the shoulders up and back a few times. When you're ready, come to find stillness. There's that invitation to shut down the eyes. And start to arrive, start to land, switch off from the external, tune into the internal. Start to focus on the breath. Become aware, notice the feeling of your breath as you inhale through the nose and exhale out through the nose. Just following that rhythm of breath as the air enters your body. And that rhythm as it exits your body, comes into the world around you. Just gently turning that awareness back to the breath when our thoughts start to run off. That's okay. Just redirect, come back to the breath. Bring one hand to your heart center, one hand to your belly here. Notice how the palms move as you inhale, how they fall as you exhale. We begin this journey together today as the snake. What else needs to be shed? What are we holding on to that no longer serves us? We can begin to make the breath sound like a small hiss. Ujjayi pranayama. For those of you that know what this is, switch this on now. If you want to learn, we just take a soft constriction of the back of the throat as you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And that little soft constriction makes a soft hissing sound, something like a wave. And just keep that breath. Keep it long, keep it steady, keep it slow. Now when you're ready, draw your hands together in prayer at heart center. Anjali Mudra, connect your thumbs to your heart space. Intention for today's practice will be releasing something that is no longer serving us. The last of the shedding. Release your hands down to your knees, and with your next inhale, softly blink your eyes open. Your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. We will interlace the hands, turn the palms out towards the ceiling. Just start taking some little circles with the wrists. Doesn't matter in which direction you start. Get the body involved, get the spine involved, become a bit fluid here, and then reverse, take them the other way. Keep reaching those arms up. Let's take one more breath. And then release. You can circle your hands, wrists all the way down. Beautiful. Popping that block out of the way if you chose to sit on one, and just come to find a tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, hands are directly underneath the shoulders. And in honor of the snake, I want us to move our spine in whatever way feels good for you. It doesn't need to look like a yoga pose. We're not really bothered. Just move in a way that feels intuitive to you. Whether that's a figure eight or barrel rolls, whatever it is. And as we begin to build this heat here, that shedding can really begin. Start to move, build that heat. Let's take one more breath. With your next inhale, gently guide your way back to a neutral spine. Working through some cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, extend the heart space forward as you lift the gaze. Exhale, push the floor away, round through the spine, bring your chin towards your chest. And reverse, inhale, belly drops, heart lengthens, gaze forward for cow pose. And exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Take 3 more like this on your own, following your breath pattern. Every time you inhale, you're really finding length into that back bend, gazing forward. And exhale, round. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, make your way back to your neutral spine. Take a breath. Next, inhale, lift the right arm skyward, gaze to that top hand. And as you exhale, thread that right hand between that gap on the left side. Inhale, push the floor away, reach the right arm skyward, gaze follows. And exhale to thread. Last one, inhale, unravel, reach that right arm skyward. And exhale, thread. Inhale, release, come all the way back to tabletop. Take a breath and we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches skyward, gaze follows. Exhale to thread that left arm through the gap on the right side. Inhale, unravel, reach the left arm skyward. And exhale to thread. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to make your way to your tabletop. Nice, take a breath here. Next, inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Maybe you can shuffle the left knee a little bit back. As you inhale, sweep those arms all the way up for your low lunge. And then exhale, open out towards the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Little modified peaceful warrior, right arm up, left arm down. Maybe you can crawl the left fingertips down the left thigh. Expand your heart space forward. Lift your gaze, last breath. And then cartwheel your hands down to frame the front foot. Take an inhale here, gaze forward. And exhale, pull the right hip back, extend the leg, folding over that leg, coming to your half splits. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. And exhale to your half splits. Toes flex, last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way forward. Release your hands down to the earth and make your way back to a tabletop. Let's take it straight to the other side. Inhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Shuffle the right knee a little bit back. Inhale, swoop the arms all the way up, low lunge. And then exhale, open out. Left arm forward, right arm back. Take a breath. peaceful warrior, left arm up, right arm down. Maybe you can crawl the right fingertips down that left thigh. Gazing up. And then cartwheel your hands down to frame that front foot. Take an inhale here, gaze forward. And then exhale, pull the left hip crease back, straighten the leg, toes flex up towards the ceiling, half splits. Inhale back, low lunge. And exhale, half splits, folding over that left leg. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale, come all the way forward, plant your hands, and then make your way back to a tabletop. Nice. Walk your hands a little bit further forward, tuck the toes, take an inhale. And as you exhale, lift all the way up to your high plank. Bring your shoulders over the wrists. And then drop the knees, lower down all the way to your belly, coming onto the tops of the feet. Bring your hands off the corners of your mat. Bring your feet wide, toenails pressing down on the earth. As you inhale, snake all the way up. Head comes up last for your wide cobra. And exhale, bend the elbows, release, forehead to earth. Inhale, rise, head comes up last. And exhale, snake all the way back down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift onto your knees. And as you exhale, find your way to downward facing dog. It's your first down dog here, so take a little wiggle. Bend the knees, become fluid. We're still in that snake. Bend the knees, take a twist, whatever it is. Maybe shake the head a little yes, a little no. With your next inhale, ripple all the way forward. Come to a high plank position, shoulders over the wrists. And as you exhale, bend the knees, take the tailbone up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful spinal waves here. And again, inhale, ripple all the way forward. Exhale, bend the knees, take it back, downward facing dog. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And again, take some little pedals here. Find what feels good for you. And as we move into our standing sequence, we can really find that transition beginning, that change, building that heat, building the fire. Gazing to your hands, come onto your tiptoes and walk to the front of your mat. When you get to the front, take a generous bend in the knees, fold forward, bring your weight in towards your toes. Option to take hold of each elbow here, come into a ragdoll sway. Steady the breath. Take 3 more for me here. Last one. Bring your hands down to the earth. Take a generous bend in the knees. And as you inhale, gently roll all the way up to standing. Head comes up last. And when you get there, take 2 big shoulder rolls. And again, bringing your feet together, big toes to touch. Shoulder blades mount down the back, palms face forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Press into the big toes of each feet. The little toes, the heels. Root down firmly, lift up through the kneecaps, navel to spine, and length through the crown of the head. And let's begin to build that heat. So inhale, sit the seat low, reach the arms all the way up. Utkatasana, chair pose, biceps by your ears. Gaze forward. Exhale, straighten the legs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, create space, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, gaze forward. And exhale, plant the hands. Take 2 big steps back to your plank. Bring your shoulders over the wrists. Options, drop the knees here if you're ready. You can bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale to lengthen into a back bend, upward facing or cobra. Squeeze the back muscles together, expand through the chest, and exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg's going to lift skyward for a three-legged dog. Exhale, step that right foot in between your hands. And as you inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Come to crescent lunge. Take a breath. Reaching the fingertips up, shoulders away from the ears. Press through that left heel. And then inhale, bring the left arm forward, right arm back for a twist. Gaze over that right shoulder. And then sweep the right arm all the way up. And exhale, opens out, warrior two. Spin the left heel down. Right arm forward, left arm back. Shoulders are away from the ears. Nice. Gazing forward. Keep the gaze over the right middle finger. That moving forward momentum. For two. For three. For four. Sink into that right knee a little bit more. And for five. Flip that right palm, reach it skyward, left arm comes down for reverse warrior, gaze up for one. Keep sinking into that right knee for two. Option to take that half bind, wrap the left forearm around the low waist, take hold of the right thigh for three. For four. And for five. Come back to warrior two. Extended side angle, right forearm comes to the right thigh. Gently rest it here. I want us to really think about expansion here. So we want to open that looking forward, that expansion. So bring your hand to your chest. Turn your chest open towards the ceiling first, and then extend your left arm forward. Nice. Option to gaze to the left middle finger for one. Two. Three. Four. And five. Gazing down to the right foot, bring your hands down to frame, lift the left heel, step it back to a plank. Shoulders over the wrists, drop knees, chest, chin, or maybe chaturanga. Hover, build that heat. Inhale, upward facing or cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, take a wiggle, whatever you need. Second side, inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that left foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Take a breath here to begin with, pressing that right heel back, bending into that left knee. Inhale to twist, right arm forward, left arm back, gaze over your left shoulder. And as you exhale, sweep that left arm all the way up and open out to warrior two, second side. Take your time. Really bending into that left knee, pressing it out. Maybe widen the stance. Shoulders away from the ears, left middle finger gazing for one. Press into the outside edge of that right foot. Find that lift through the inner arch for two. For three. For four. And five. Reverse, flip the left palm, reach it all the way up to the sky. Right fingertips down the right thigh, gaze up for one. Sink into that left knee for two. Maybe you take that half bind for three. For four. And for five. Build the heat in the legs, feel the strength. And then come back to warrior two. Extended side angle, left forearm comes to left thigh first, build it up. Very lightly pressing here. Bring your right fingertips to the right side of your chest. Expand yourself open towards the ceiling, then extend that right arm forward for one. Option to gaze to the right middle finger for two. For three. For four. And for five, gaze down to the left foot. Bring your hands down to frame it. Lift that right heel. Step it all the way back to a plank. Take a vinyasa, shoulders over the wrists. Option for knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, find length into your back bend, upward facing or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. That's 1. 2, head is heavy. 3, slowing it down. 4, and 5. Gazing to your hands, come onto the tiptoes. We're going to bend the knees. You can step or maybe take a little hop to the front of your mat. Find that halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, when you get there. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, sit the seat low, reach the arms all the way up, Utkatasana. This time, can you shift the weight back and sit the seat a little bit lower for 1. A little bit lower for 2. Little bit lower for 3. And for 4. Last one, little bit lower for 5. And then straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, create space. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back to your plank and lower down, Chaturanga or knees to chin. Inhale, find length into your back bend and exhale to downward facing dog. I want you to come down, take a child's pose just for a couple of breaths. So bring your knees down, toes together, knees wide. Come to sit back on your heels as you extend your arms forward and let your forehead come down to kiss the earth. Just really slowing it down as we start to build that slow heat. Let's remember to come back to our breath, come back to our bodies, come back to our intention. As we move into the next part of our flow, we shed that snake fully and move into the fire, the gallop of the Firehorse. But even as we start to move and we become a bit more dynamic, can we keep that softness in the heart? Keep the breath. Last one here. Inhale to make your way to tabletop. And as you exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Nice. Option to take that little wiggle here if that feels nice. Any other movements that serve you. Then as you inhale, lift the right leg skyward. Come back to that 3-legged dog. Then as you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Bring your right heel towards your left glute. Can you press through both hands evenly here? Straighten through the arms. Square the shoulders. Let's take one more breath. And then inhale, bring it back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, touch your nose to your knee, upper body's in plank. Inhale, take it back to 3-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, touch your nose to your knee. And then inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose to knee, and then step your right foot in between your hands. Option to guide it there if that's better for you. Spin the back heel down and reach the arms all the way up, coming to a warrior 1. Maybe widen that stance, square the hips. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your hands behind your glutes. And as you straighten that front leg, can you push the fists away, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your gaze? And as you exhale, rebend that front knee, dive forward, come to find a humble warrior. Maybe you widen your stance here. Right shoulder to the inside of that right knee, opening those shoulders, bringing those hands overhead, trying to bring the crown of your head down towards the earth. Root through the outside edge of that left foot. That's 3. That's 4. And that is 5. Inhale, push through the feet, come to standing. Release those arms up overhead and lift that back heel for a crescent lunge. And as you exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Come to standing splits. Lift that left leg skyward, point through the toes. For 1. Options are welcome here. Maybe you walk your hands a little bit further in line with that right foot. Option to take hold of the ankle with 1 foot, maybe 2. Maybe use blocks under your hands for 3. For 4, for 5. Open this out, come to a half moon. So bring your right hand to the outside of the right foot, come onto the fingertips. Open the left toes towards the left side of the room. Keep the foot flexed and extend that left arm up towards the ceiling. That's 1. That's 2. If you have Chapasana, you can bend the left knee, take hold of the foot. And if you're here, can you kick your foot into your hand, expanding your heart space open for 4. And for 5, firing through the legs, release that left leg. Nice. Come to Uttanasana, fold forward. Bring your left foot in line with your right and fold forward. Take one more breath. And then jump your feet wide. Sit the seat low. Come to Malasana, your yogi squat. Prayer together. Gazing forward. Try sit tall here. Just take one last breath. We're going to take it back to a vinyasa. You can step back, or option to bring your hands down to the mat, tip your weight forward, and maybe you step it back to your chaturanga, jump it back. Inhale, upward facing or cobra, and exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take a cleansing breath here. So take a big inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Ah. Inhale, lift the left leg skyward, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, open the hip, left heel towards your right glute. And again, press into both hands evenly here. See if we can square through the shoulders, straighten those arms. Last breath. Inhale, straighten the leg, take it back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Can you touch your nose to your knee, shoulders over the wrists? Inhale, lift that left leg up and back for 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, touch your nose to your knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Last one. Exhale, knee to nose, touch your nose to your knee, and then step your left foot in between your hands, remembering you can guide it there if you need. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Come to a warrior 1. Square those hips forward. And then bring your hands behind you. Interlace them. Push the fists away. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Straighten the leg. Lift the gaze. And as you exhale, we bend that front knee. Dive forward for that humble warrior. Again, option 2. Bring the feet a little bit wider here. Press into the outside edge of that right foot. Forehead down towards the earth. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Reach through both feet. Come reach all the way up. Release those arms up and overhead as you release that right heel for your crescent lunge. And then exhale, hands come down to frame that left foot. Lift that right leg up for your standing split. Point the toes. Lift that leg a little bit higher. Nose towards your shin. And options are here. Maybe it's a walk of the hands back. Maybe it's blocks. Maybe you take hold of that left ankle with one hand. Maybe it's 2. Let's take one last breath. And then open this out to half moon. Left hand to the outside of that left foot. Maybe you use a block. Turning the right toes towards the right side of the room. Keep that foot flexed as you extend that right leg, right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. That's 1. Keep pressing into the big toe of that left foot for 2. Option to take Chapasana, bend the right knee, take hold of the top of the right foot, and then kick your foot into your hand. Last breath. And then gently release. Come to Uttanasana, fold forward. Really bend the knees here. Let everything hang loose. Become heavy. Weight forward. Last 2 breaths. Last one. Bring your hands down. Jump your feet apart. Come back to Malasana, yogi squat. Just a couple of breaths here. Gently guiding those knees open with your elbows. Sit tall. Slow it down. Last breath here. From here, extend your arms forward. Take Kali Mudra Interlace all of your fingers except for those index. Take a breath. Then I want you to gently sit the bums down and reach the legs up into a tabletop Navasana. Release your hands, reach them forward. Sit tall, suck navel to spine. For 1. For 2. For 3. You've got it. For 4. And for 5. Toe taps, drop the right toes down to the earth. Pick them up. Take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hug those feet nice and close to you. Give yourself a big hug. We're going to take a little transition. Option to just step back. If you want to take a little jump, bring your hands down. Press the outside edges of your feet into the earth. And hop it all the way back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg lift, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that right knee in for a pigeon, right knee behind the right wrist. Shuffle the left knee back before dropping it down, untuck the toes. Walk your hands back as you inhale, sit tall. And with an exhale, slowly come forward to your resting pigeon, using those hands as a pillow. Just really coming back to the rhythm of your breath. Can you focus on slowing it down here? Let's take 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. And as you inhale, bring your weight up to that high pigeon. We're going to tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Last little bit of strength here. Bring the shoulders back over the wrists, bend the elbows so you're in a chaturanga, and then just step the right foot all the way back. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left side pigeon. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left leg in for that pigeon on the left side. And then shuffle the right knee a little bit back before dropping the knee down, untucking the toes. Walk your hands back first. Squeeze the thighs together. Build that strength here. And then with an exhale, fold forward. Come to that resting pigeon, releasing your hands down, using them as a pillow if that's comfortable. Slowing it down again. Following the rhythm of your breath as you inhale and as you exhale. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Last one. Inhale to come back up to that high pigeon. Take that little bit of strength again. So tuck the toes off the right leg, lift that right knee, shoulders over the wrist. Bend the elbows, chaturanga, elbows are in. And then step that left foot all the way back. Nice. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Take what you need. Pedal, stillness, a wiggle, whatever it is. Gaze to your hands with your next inhale. Come onto your tiptoes, bend the knees, and then come to sitting however you wish. And extend those legs all the way forward. Zipping those legs together, flexing the feet, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Moving any fleshy part from our bums. As you inhale, reach those arms up, biceps by your ears. Find that length, sit tall through the spine. As you exhale, hinge forward from the hips, folding over those legs, Paschimottanasana, your forward fold. Gazing towards your toes for 1, moving forward with every exhale for 2. And creating the length with your inhale. That's 3. 4. And 5. Inhale to lift your gaze, and then let your hands see what guide you back up. Bring your feet flat on the mat, shuffle your bums forward. Reach those arms all the way forward. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, very gently roll all the way onto your backs. Bring your knees in towards your chest when you get there. Giving yourself a really big hug. Take some little rocks from side to side. Get a massage on that low back, on the spine. And then bring one hand to each knee and just start taking some circles with the knees, whichever direction serves you first. Take your time. Follow your breath. And then reverse. Take them the other way. Hug those knees together again one last time. Give yourself a big squeeze. Then bring your arms out beside you in a T shape. Palms can face down, and then drop both knees over towards the left. Little supine twist here. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Any leg variations are welcome here if you prefer to. Ravel your legs together if you want to take the left foot up, hold it on the right knee. Just notice what feels good for you here. Root through that right shoulder. Option to shut down the eyes here. And feel that heaviness with every exhale. You're going to unravel the legs, bring the knees together, and draw them back into the center of your chest, and then drop them straight over towards the right, taking your gaze over your left shoulder. Take the same leg variation you did on the other side. Let's take one more breath. And then release whatever leg variation you had. And as you inhale, gently roll all the way onto your backs. Come to find your version of happy baby. So take hold of your feet, whether it's the peace fingers around the big toe, the ankles, or the outside of the feet. Peel the soles up towards the ceiling. Just take some little rocks from side to side. Move in a way that feels good for you. Tailbone stays lengthening down. And when you're ready, come to find Shavasana in your own time. Bringing your feet wide, heels to the edges of your mat. Arms out beside you, palms facing up. Let's take one last collective breath together. Take a big inhale through the nose. As you exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Ah. And with that exhale, let your body soften and rest. If your tongue is at the roof of the mouth, can you softly drop it down? Soften through the jaw. Relax the skin of your forehead, the muscles of your eyebrows, the eye sockets, the whole of your head. Let your whole body become heavy and rooted into the earth. Be here for a couple of minutes. I leave you with this little mantra. I release what is no longer serving me to make space for what is next. I release what is no longer serving me to make space for what is next. When you're ready to come back, you can start taking some subtle movements. The wiggle of the fingers, the toes, maybe circles with the ankles, the wrists. In your own time, it might feel nice to sweep your arms up and overhead, bring your feet together, come into a big morning stretch. Before bringing your knees in towards your chest, rolling over to your favorite side, and gently coming to meet in a comfortable seat. We will end as we began, so bring your hands to your knees, sit tall. Option to take those little shoulder rolls, maybe give yourself a little wiggle. May we move through the next season with a little bit more steadiness, expansion, growth, with that fire to create whatever we want from our lives. Draw your hands together at heart center. Anjali Mudra, connect your thumbs to your heart space. Giving thanks to all the lessons we've learned in the last 12 months. And thanks for all the lessons that are yet to come. Bring your thumbs to your third eye chakra, that space in between your eyebrows. Take a big inhale through the nose. Sigh it back to the world. Bowing down to your higher selves. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I wish you so much love, so much abundance, and so much luck for the year ahead. Thank you so much.